Unusually early, thanks for being here, Nona Peltier. Inflation rose 0.5% in the first quarter of the year, but it slowed annually.
That's because...
how is that possible?
Well, because we had some slowing of house price related costs, etc., earlier in the year, earlier in the period.
Right.
So if you think about it in a year, we had a bit of sluggish house-related activity, and that caused the overall annual rate to fall. So we went to, what, 1.1% for the year to the end of March.
The Reserve Bank's range, of course, is 1 to 3, isn't it?
It
got to be
is.
so. Boy, they
Focus on the 2.
Yeah,
it's on the 2. The target is the 2. So it's the range is 1 to 3. So we're in the range. But the target is definitely 2.
It's low in the range, isn't it? So so what's that mean for interest rates, do you think? I mean, we're reading the tea leaves here, aren't we? The Reserve Bank decides
We're not reading the tea leaves much, I have to say, because really almost everybody is expecting interest rates to rise potentially.
Off the back of a 1.1.
In mid-August, well, 2019. So we're not looking at an interest rate hike for a long time. Like, that's more than a year and, you know, potentially August 2019. And that's not even for sure. Because interest rates are, inflation is low everywhere, and so we're not really seeing that. However, not everything is, there are price rises, believe me. And one of the things we talked about today was the price of cigarettes. Guess how much 25 cigarettes cost now?
I have absolutely no idea, and I feel I should know, but if I was going to guess, I'd say $30 a packet.
35.
Wow.
Not cheap. $35. Wow.
Yeah, it's a lot of money.
It is an awful lot of money, and there were some other pressures too. There were some volatile items that there always are, like food, for example. Energy and fuel, these were some price pressures. But overall, the core inflation was pretty muted. And so we're not going to see interest rates rise for a while. And it was interesting, the new governor of the Reserve Bank, Adrian Orr, was on our 9 to noon program this morning.
And that interview is available online.
It is.
Really recommended, because this is an interesting man and an interesting job.
He's a very good communicator. If you've ever had the opportunity to see him in action, I saw him once hosting an event in Auckland of international long-term fund managers, and he was not at all like a banker, not at all like a central banker. So I expect that we're going to hear a lot more from him, and he's very committed to that 2% target. He said there's no need to move things around. He said keeping the 2% target is a very good thing. It tells the market that's what they're looking at, and that gives the market certainty. And you know what? That's what we saw in our markets today.
Nice segue. What did they do? Well,
the dollar's trading at 73.3 US cents, 93.8 Australian, and 51.6 pence. There was a slight blip up just after the inflation data had come out, because people were a little bit, it was a little bit higher than expectations, but, hey, short-lived. In terms of our top 50 index, well, honestly, it rose only a handful of points, up 4 to 8,373. And that's it.
Thank you very much indeed.